Hello, Emily, Zach, Sophie, and Zoe. I miss you guys so much. If you look up here, that is my third and final bag of chemo, or as I like to call it, Kiki juice. Kiki juice, Kiki juice. So, that should end tomorrow. Should be done with that tomorrow afternoon. And then I have another bag to kind of like even keel me, and then I get to come home on Wednesday. We originally thought it was Thursday, but I believe Wednesday I'll be home, so I get to come home a whole day earlier, which will be fantastic. But you guys can't jump on me now because I got a bunch of things inside my body, so there's good and bad and everything. So I'm gonna be home for 14 days, then I go back to the hospital for 5. So the cycle is 5 days in the hospital, 14 days at home, and so a total of 18 weeks. So I think I'm done with my first week, so there's 17 more weeks, and then hopefully I will be lymphoma free, which would be amazing. But this third day of chemo has been slightly rougher. I have been feeling a little nauseous at times, but the nursing staff did an amazing job of giving me some meds to help clear up the nausea. I'm not as hungry anymore, but Daddy could probably still lose a few pounds. So I'm still going to try and keep my strength up, but I wasn't able to eat a lot today. But overall, I still feel pretty good. Still feel pretty good. So, I also kind of had an epiphany. I'm like, because I am normally a negative and sad person, but with this lymphoma, I feel like 2018 was great. We had you, Zoe. I turned vegan and lost 50 pounds. I even got my teeth straight, things Invisalign. You guys are expensive. And so I got all that done. I thought, oh wow, 2018, it was great. But I'm still a bit sad. I'm still mostly sad. And I also have this thinking where like, I don't like to be too positive because then something bad's gonna happen. And of course, after I even made that statement, I was 90s later, find out I have lymphoma. But I think this is supposed to, even though I'm not spiritual, I think it's supposed to test me. I need to be a positive person. I need to stop thinking everything is so negative and terrible. So I think what I'm going to do is just try and be positive. So I'm just going to be positive now for the rest of the treatment as much as I can. And then try and shake this persona in my head of like, always got to be, I can't be too happy, too positive because something bad's going to happen. I'm going to take that off and just try and focus on the positive and brush off the negative. Because if that happens, and after the 18 weeks, and I'm cured, now the rest of my life I'm going to be positive, train myself to be positive. So that's like kind of my own personal goal coming out of this. So there's no point in just being negative and down. So I think that's what I'll go for. But that's not my little lesson for you little ones. My lesson, my great fatherly advice today is to learn to take a compliment. You guys, this is a big issue with you guys. I see a challenge with you. And I want you guys to understand that it's not just you in the equation of the compliment. It's also the person giving you the compliment. Like for instance, not like when you show me your picture, Emily, I'm like, oh, look at my elephant. Isn't it so amazing? I'm like, whoa, it's the greatest elephant I've ever seen. That's not really what I'm talking about. I'm saying if like you're drawing a picture, you're not happy with it. You're drawing a dog and someone comes over and be like, oh, what a cute camel. And that like makes you mad. You brush off and say, oh, thank you very much. I was trying to draw a dog, or just don't even say that part. Just thank them. Because otherwise you make them feel bad. And it's like, You don't want to make other people feel bad. You might not think you've done well, but you don't need to also hurt someone else in the process. Like Zach, if you make a giant mansion of magnet tiles, and then I come over and be like, oh, what a great castle. And like, yeah, Dad, it was a mansion. And just, you don't need to make me feel bad. You just be like, oh, thank you, Daddy. And you keep making it the best mansion you can. Or Sophie, you dry hump my leg, you do your moves for like 20 minutes, and you still keep going. And it's amazing that you can keep going that long. And I'll give you that compliment. Still feel very uncomfortable, and I really don't understand how this works in a compliment scenario. But that's the one thing that I noticed that you do quite a bit of, and I wanted to call that out. It makes me feel uncomfortable when you hump my leg too long. And then Zoe, like, you do a great job at getting bibs wet quickly. And so when I say Zoe did so good at getting 10 bibs wet in less than an hour, I would like to hear a thank you. So that is my tip for today. My fatherly advice is just don't think it's about you. It's the other person too. They feel good about what you've done, and they want you to feel, they want you to acknowledge that they feel good. So just be nice to people, pretty much. Zach, Emily, Sophie, Zoe, I love you guys so much, and I cannot wait to see you. Mwah.